Jack, Billy, and Shrek. As always, we appreciate you for watching and listening. Please be sure to hit subscribe on YouTube and follow at AgKnocks on X, TikTok for all of our daily content. And the Aggies might not be frauds.
Yeah, the Aggies have really showed out ever since they lost to Miami. They've absolutely hooped. Miami's looking really good, man, and it's kind of making the committee look really bad, and it's making the Aggies look at least less fraudulent and pathetic than we thought after we lost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am two cheeks down, firmly planted in the cuck chair, watching and enjoying this experience. You know, sometimes it's not about being the best; it's about being the second best and losing to whoever wins. That's really what's most important, and I think it might be time for us to hang the banner at this point of like second best team. Just proved it early. Unfortunately, it was early.
the hypotheticals are unmatched, bro. I was really trying to resist it and fight against the rationale, but this guy at work today was like, "Oh, so do you like college football?" And I was like, "Depends, bro." He's just like, "Yeah, who's playing in the final? Illinois or something like that." And I was like, "Oh, you mean Indiana?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "And who else?" I was like, "Yeah, Miami." And then he basically goes on to be like, "Who do you like?" And I was like, "Well, I like A&M. You know, this was supposed to be the year they're going to make a run, but fortunately they lost to Miami. But now they're in the bowl, so you know maybe we're not that bad." That was the first time I also sat in the cook chair, as Billy would say.
I'm not even disappointed. Elko's second year, and we have an honorary invite to the Cuck Chair as the second best team in the NCAA or whatever they fucking call it. Who cares, dude? Uh, we are huge Miami fans. Sid from Ice Age should be the biggest fucking thing selling out to A&M fans right now. Every A&M baby should have a Sid from Ice Age stuffed animal right now. The longer Miami goes, the less we look like frauds. And after Miami beats Indiana by 30 fucking points on Monday night because Indiana's fraudulent and gay, we're gonna look even better.
I think Indiana's very good. I think I would be surprised if Miami beat Indiana. Then for sure A&M was not frauds, and we can go into next year thinking like we're going to win the SEC. I don't foresee it happening. I am surprised by the run. I think Miami had a really strong defense. I mean, at the end of the year, if you look back, the reality is, and I don't want to give props to Texas, but Texas and Miami were probably two of the hottest teams in college football period outside of Indiana. And to run into those two teams, and it's not like we didn't play them close. There's a lot of emotion involved in the Texas game. Marcel obviously didn't play his best in those two games, but when we're looking back at it, there's going to be a lot of growth. We've got a lot of portal churn that we're going to talk about later in the pod, but it went from feeling very helpless going into next year and very like holding our breath to see what would happen to okay, let's go. I think Elko's legit, and I think the team's talented, and we just ran into a buzzsaw, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I think
exactly.
you have a valid point on like the Texas thing. When you play your rival, it's not that's the one game that it's not guaranteed the best team is going to win, right? It's like, and I think we talked about it in a few of the group chats of like we supposedly had an edge in the trenches on Texas both years, and like that's typically in a rivalry game that gets evened out because the teams just hate each other so much that it's like everybody's going their hardest. You erase that edge and it becomes like a skill player game, and we've lost the skill player battle unfortunately both times. But you're totally right. I mean, that's what happens in that's what happened in the rivalry game, and then as we get to Miami, I mean, team of destiny. I don't think anyone had Carson Beck, seventh year quarterback, having this Cinderella run.
Hey, Jack, I'm not gonna let you get off the hook, bro. Um, can you care to expand why Indiana is so damn good, bro?
Well, I mean, they've just absolutely dog walked everybody. They
And
are
who's the
really
leader of that, bro? Like, I mean,
Oh, are we just? Oh, I thought you were doing a whole like anti-fraud
Bro,
bit.
no
No, I
one
mean,
gives a shit. No one gives a shit about the fucking upcast that is Indiana football. Your grumpy head coach and your perky quarter. Dude, fuck that. No, that's shit. No.
Perky?
I refuse to
No.
accept
turkey
I
it.
was a
just
weird word.
I wanted
What?
I wanted Agjack to say his name, bro. Say
Yeah,
his
Fernando.
name, bro.
Okay, let's talk.
Fernando
Wait.
Mendoza.
I don't think we're acknowledging, and I don't see it on our list to discuss today. Are we not acknowledging the cheating rumors at all for Indiana?
What, like just that they have a
I'll
bunch
be
of old
honest.
fucks?
Yeah,
No,
I haven't
there's
seen. I saw it for one day on X.
no.
So
They're
usually
saying
with
that they.
conspiracies, though,
Okay,
you
fine. I'll
see
save
it
it for my
over
conspiracy.
and over and over, bro.
I
We'll discuss it.
honestly did not see that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, let me elaborate. They're saying that Indiana is hacking into the practice software for all the other teams, and so they're so well prepared because they literally know what is coming. And like, listen, Signetti's a great coach,
Who
but
said
like,
that?
I don't remember who it was. Random Twitter account probably, but
Okay.
the other there was another thing that it was like some grad assistant that came with Signetti from JMU to Indiana, like has his master's in like I said like cybersecurity or something like that, where
Oh
it's like,
God.
oh, oh, so you got the plug for it. You've got your Connor Stallions already on staff.
I mean, it's all part of the new era.
I will say, dude. Okay, so if you look at, I don't know what the first drive of an opponent versus Indiana over the course of say the last 8 games, do you know what happens, Agjack?
Go ahead.
An interception on the
Yep.
first, second, or third play of the game
Yep.
every single time.
They know the script. They know exactly what scripted plays are coming.
I
The
mean,
probability, no. So some people that were crazy enough, just like me, some people that were absolutely out of their mind ran that through a number generator and learned that was like 1 in 250 million odds. Yeah,
okay. So if you were a program like Indiana, like a middling program and like a not a bad conference, but like a program like Indiana, they were the worst college football team ever, basically, for the history of their existence. If you're a program like that and you had an opportunity to just fucking cheat to become the best team in college football, you would definitely do it. But I will say, I was going to say before you even started about talking about all that, they feel like the Patriots, and Mendoza feels like the Brady of the Patriots, where it's like they play great defense. They're dominant up front. They seem like they know every play that's coming on both sides of the ball. Maybe there's something to it.
As an Astros fan, like the 2017 Astros, we were always like, there was never a doubt. It's like, like we're gonna make a play. Like, there's no way we're not gonna like get a hit when we need it. And like sometimes when that's the case, when you're truly never feeling doubt, it's maybe there's a reason that that's happening. Like it's possible. Yes, we had a great team, sure, but like to me, like the Astros even less suspicious because the Astros have like 3 like bona fide Hall of Famers on that team. Indiana, I don't even know one player on the team besides Mendoza. And like I had not heard of him until like mid last year.
It's a wrap, bro.
It's something is not right with that.
So are we just like propagating conspiracies? Like we are top tier hater status here, bro. I respect it.
I don't even have
think
hate.
they're good.
I don't even have hate against it.
You're just doing
I'm
it
just
for
saying
the love of the game.
purely love the game, but also, yes, I am an avid hater, absolutely. But I think you have to understand Signetti's rise is like so unparalleled, dude. Like, what are we talking about? Like, he went from JMU and was dogging teams with JMU and then came to Indiana and still dogging them?
Google him.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
What I will say about the Indiana thing is they have the probability of them being better than other teams just based on age is there. You got to remember that. But at the same time, you got to ask yourself, is that what you like want for college football? Is like 24-year-olds beating up on 19-year-olds the whole fucking time. Like,
If they're corn-fed white boys, hell yeah.
Is that what this league is going to turn into? Is
Dude,
Cincinnati
I will
lucky
say
enough to be able to recruit an XFL team before the loopholes were blocked in? That's all this guy is.
I don't know, man. I will say that, I mean, this should give us a little bit of hope, dude. Like, I've been like, it's going to be like that 100-year-old man that finally watched the Cubs win the World Series. Like, one of my friend's dads, he's like a 70-year-old optometrist that like has been an Indiana fan, Indiana grad his whole life. And like that man is on top of the world, like fucking disabled with a cane and shit. But he was at the semifinal game, like cheering his ass off. And his daughter was just like, I'm genuinely so happy for my dad because he finally gets to see him win.
I have a take. That guy hasn't watched fucking Indiana football up until this point, though. That's the problem, right? We are a tortured fan base because we fucking care. We watch every game no matter what. We've been along for the ride. Indiana's fan base, they've been so out of the picture that they haven't given a fuck. They all checked out. They're basketball school. They don't care. That would be like, it's the same thing with all these little schools that don't have football programs that matter. Like, what's a school? I guess
that's valid. That's valid. Indiana fans were probably Ohio State football fans. They were like, yeah, I mean, I just like a different Big Ten team for football, like whatever. But basketball, I love Indiana. Yeah, I actually think that's extremely valid. These dudes were not watching 12, 13 games a year. No chance. Shout out to the optometrist. I guess that's cool for him because he's never even had the feeling of clout at all. But honestly, maybe he deserves an L in the championship. Maybe he's not ready for that. Maybe he hasn't put the work in.
Bro. Yeah, Miami fans have been through more than this guy. And it reminds me of like Rams fans in the NFL, like LA Rams fans. It's like they're not real Rams fans. They haven't been doing it.
Or people who just like moved to San Diego. Like San Diego transplants could never be like Padres fans, bro.
No, I don't claim to be, bro. That's facts. I would literally never.
Dude, are you?
So I mean, do we just want to talk about
main character syndrome? Was I talking about you, bro?
You were looking me in my eyes, bro. Might as well kiss me.
Do we want to talk about the game first, or do we want to, like, since we're on it already, or should we save it?
We might as well, bro.
We're here. We're in this hell.
Indiana is favored by 7.5. Feels like Indiana's probably going to win by a lot, just based on what's happened to this point. Whether they're cheating or not, they're either very good or they're cheating. Mendoza's like a heavy favorite to go number 1 overall to the Raiders. What's a scenario where you guys think Miami does pull off the upset here?
Early pick 6 followed by like 2 more turnovers. Like they'd have to go up 21-0 or something off the rip.
It has to be like a dog fight.
No, just turn it into the game against A&M, dude. Their defense is miles ahead of Oregon could ever dream of. Their defense is fucking elite, bro. If Carson Beck goes out and like looks straight for 5 seconds, they're gonna win the game, dude. Their defense.
You were calling them a JV high school team as we're walking out of the stadium, but yeah, go on.
Dude, I think the key to the game, if they script the first 15 plays, 15 runs in a row, I think they win the game. Genuinely, if you can prevent an early Carson Beck pick 6 or turnover in your own territory because of whatever reason, if it's great defense and they're aggressive early, whatever the fuck it is, if they can prevent that, if they can survive the first quarter, I think Miami can win the game. Again, like Tom, whether he's a dumbass or not, he had a point, right? Is like the game plan against A&M was Carson Beck is not fucking throwing the ball. Like, we are going to either win 10-3 or lose 31-7. Like, I think that's the game plan and stick to it.
I would say Mario Cristobal is pretty motivating. Like, they do look like they're some mean motherfuckers. I do got to give them that respect.
Yeah. The way I see this game going, based on the games that we've watched to this point, it feels like Indiana is going to be better than Miami in the trenches on both sides, and it's going to force Miami into situations where they have to lean on Carson Beck, and that's just not a good recipe for them if he's going to have to make plays. That's just what I see,
Yeah,
how I
but
see
like,
this game going.
bro, what if like Carson Beck sticks smelling salts up his ass and has like the game of his life?
I mean, he could, but
At
that's
this point, it's
he's-
just one game.
He played a
just
great
saying-
game.
I'm
in
just
the
saying
last half.
they're just gonna funnel it into Carson Beck has to win this game for you guys. Good luck. And if he does, then they'll live with it.
Which is insane that we're saying this, considering he got paid like $4 million or whatever the fuck to go there. Like that,
Dude, no, dude. Indiana's D line or Indiana's O line is no fucking match for Miami's D line. What the hell are you?
Well, hold
thinking?
on. Is that dude hurt?
Baines?
No, not Bane. The other guy, Desiree or some shit like that. Fuck, bro.
I'm not even sure it matters against that Bane dude, bro.
Mesidor.
Yeah.
If he's hurt, then yeah, I think Indiana wins. Let's see.
Just if he's hurt.
Bro, he's like their second best player.
I mean, he's gonna play.
Hold on.
You don't not play in the national championship.
What, like you've fucking played? What, bro? Like you played college football? D lineman? What are you talking about?
just like,
Okay, he's good. He's in great condition after hurting his elbow. Now he's full throttle. Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna throttle.
you fucking cut my arm off, bro. I'm playing in the national championship, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, there's no way, bro. But yeah, I don't know. You want to do quick? We'll do quick score predictions and bold predictions, and then we'll move off this game.
Yeah, Fernando Mendoza, seven interceptions, 7 sacks. That's my bold prediction. We're gonna go Miami 75, Indiana 0. That's my fucking prediction. Fuck Indiana, fuck Fernando Mendoza.
Okay.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna go the complete opposite of that, dude. I'm gonna go Fernando Mendoza responsible for 7 touchdowns as they fucking mollywop Miami 63-10.
Oh.
Bro, why do you keep saying mollywop? I feel like I've heard you say that like 3 times.
Yeah,
I don't think I've said mollywop today.
we are 17 minutes into the show. We have mollywopped 3 times.
Did I say mollywop
not
earlier?
not 3 times in this show, but
I know, bro. It's nice vernacular, dude.
damn. You sound like a ghoul at this point. Oh man, I gotta do some research on these game recaps where they almost got cooked. I'm gonna say if Penn State played these dudes within 3 points, I'm absolutely saying it's gonna be 2013 Miami. And the bold prediction is no interception on the first drive. Despite cheating.
All right. I'm gonna go 45-16 Indiana. And I'm gonna say Carson Beck's gonna throw 4 interceptions. And I mean, this one's gonna feel like the TCU Georgia game, I think.
That game
Dude,
was
that's
really
so
bad.
dumb. There's no way this Miami defense is giving him 45 points. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because they're
It
gonna be
might not
giving
be
up
the
63, dude.
They might have a CJ Stroud like performance where they score
250 yards and
6
a
defensive
touchdown.
touchdowns. Did you see that stat today where it was like most defensive special teams touchdowns for a quarterback in the playoffs? And Tom Brady has 8 in his entire career, and Stroud has 6 in 5 games.
Yeah, there were 4 in 2 games. Congratulations. We would have
just
won
saying
both
that's
games
what the
without
stat
those.
Historically,
We would have
like,
won both games without those defensive touchdowns. It's like a argument for a 6-year-old, bro. Come
I don't know
on.
about that, bro.
Use your brain.
Are you saying there's context that's important there? Or what are we saying?
No, it's a meaningless stat. It's another cherry pick stat for a fatherless team.
cherry pick
It is what it is.
context. Okay.
Damn, AgKnocks just got mollywopped, bro.
Facts.
All right, let's talk about the portal. So there's a lot that we were waiting for things to kind of settle, especially one thing in particular, which we'll talk about in depth. But the portal and kind of the draft stuff the dust has settled. So just listing off some of these things. We only had 4 players enter the portal entirely, which is like really impressive by Mike Elko. I think it says a lot about the culture and what we're doing. So Jonte Newman, Isaiah Williams, Dylan Evans, and Kobe Sellers, all guys that didn't really get legit playing time whatsoever. Shouldn't be a huge impact. Bryce Anderson returned from putting his name in the portal. It sounds like he's going to come back and potentially move to nickel. So that's probably not a bad thing.
It's probably the best thing for him personally. Bryce Anderson sucked as a safety, but he was a very, very productive nickel. Like, if you know ball, you know that.
Shout out to all of my nickels. So then we've got 2 guys that declared early for the draft. Chase Basantis and Torian York, obviously 2 starters, big impact guys. I don't really know why York declared. That felt
I don't think he went early. Did he go early?
Yeah, he did.
I think he has one more year if he wanted to.
Maybe.
He must have gotten a call that it's like, they're going to draft you, bro. Just go.
Yeah. Oh, there were actually some that I missed here.
I mean, the Torian York thing, yeah, there was, you said, what, 4? The Torian York thing, I do understand him going into the draft. Like, think about it, bro. Like, you played this game your entire life. You're a 3-star recruit coming out of high school. You have a chance to go make a name for yourself on a national media scale above of what you've already done for yourself. As an Aggie fan, like, if you don't want anything but the best for that, then you just don't like the game of football. Genuinely. That's the best.
No, I get it. I thought he was a senior. I am almost positive that was his senior. That was like it.
I think there's some weird stuff with COVID though with him.
So let me just say I was wrong about some stuff here. These were like as of a certain date. Obviously, like Cassius Howell left early, huh?
Misinformation, AgJack, bro.
Yeah. Obviously, Cassius Howell, Casey Concepcion are among the guys who entered the draft early. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I don't have the whole list in front of me because it's always behind a fucking paywall. But let's talk about the impact stuff, right? So we have guys coming in. One of the biggest names coming in, Isaiah Horton, wide receiver from Alabama. Seems like a big, good possession X type of receiver to replace Concepcion. Will he be as good as Concepcion? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe he'll be a better complement to Craver. Maybe Craver will take a step forward. We got a bunch of offensive, defensive linemen. Cohen Eccles from LSU. We got a kicker, David Alano from Illinois. Hit a lot of game winners.
Let's go.
What's his nationality, bro?
He's definitely some type of Latino.
It's big.
Let me see. David Alano, Illinois, nationality. He's from Naperville, Illinois. So,
but like, yeah. But like, are we Italian? Like, are we?
Yeah. I don't know. He's like Mexican.
Nose every single time he makes a kick. What are we doing?
He's definitely like played soccer growing up for sure.
Yeah, Naperville's like the biggest suburb in Chicago. I feel like that's what you want. He's probably born and raised as a kicker.
You think so?
He's Colombian, bro.
Dude, he's probably born and raised a Bears fan. They need kickers down there.
We had another 2 huge pickups that we had. Cornerback Ricky Gibson from Tennessee. A lot of people think that he was one of the best players in the portal. And then Tafiq Byard, Kevin Byard's little brother from Colorado. He's a hooper as well. Obviously, a lot of churn on the defensive line and the offensive line. That's going to be the biggest factor.
Oh my God, dude. We fucking got the college Brandon Aubrey. So this is 2022. It says, this is from the Illini Inquirer. David Alano has only been playing football for a little more than a year, but the Naperville North native used his soccer kicking skills to become one of the nation's best football kicker prospects.
No, I'm sorry. That's written by someone who's never played sports in their life. Soccer kicking skills? What are we talking about?
I'm just saying, bro.
Who writes like that?
Jeremy Werner on July 4th of 2022, bro.
Nepo baby. I bet that's Ed Werner's younger brother.
He opened it up with like most Colombian families, football is a family sport for the Olano family. Gustavo Olano's father was a great soccer player in Bogota, Colombia. So we got to do a bump every time that he hits a field goal, bro.
Damn. I know one kid that's going to be happy about that.
Dude, if we did a bump every time our other kickers made field goals, we would have probably just gotten like slightly high.
Did Randy Bond hit the portal, or she stand to fight?
I think Randy Bond's working at Fidelity.
I was about to say, dude, that man's about to go sell some fucking insurance, dude.
Good for him.
Dude is going to be a Top Gun in Northwestern Mutual.
Yeah, so the biggest name not on the list of guys that are coming in, Cam Coleman. There's a lot of
who
back and forth about Cam Coleman visiting A&M, Texas Tech, Alabama. Our people were telling us that it went really well, but it sounds like everyone's people were telling them that they went really well. His agent was a Texas Longhorn. This was known throughout the process. And it seemed like there's a lot of information that's being fed to leverage. And at the end of the day, he chose Texas and probably made $4.5 million.
I was about to say, definitely over $4 million. On that one, like, I don't think we're missing out on much. The one thing, though, I will say that pisses me off a little bit is we declined to go into a bidding war. We declined to compete against the University of Texas.
I just have no idea how it actually went.
No, that is not true. That's not even what happened. Genuinely, from what we heard from those that are plugged in, so CBAO in this scenario, what we heard is A&M was in the lead with a like $2.4 million offer. I think Texas Tech was at 2.6, and Texas and Alabama were at 1.9. Right, this is what we heard, and we were in pole position or front running that competition. After Texas is losing literally everyone in their portal, they say, fuck it, go get somebody big. They came in with a $4 or north of $4 million offer. We declined to match it. It's not a bidding war. That's just a waste of money. Like, it's a terrible use of funds for 1 year of a college receiver.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, as I said in advance, again, never wrong, sometimes early, never wrong, sometimes early. This should be like my trademark at this point. But Cam Coleman is a fucking diva. And yes, that is wide receiver one behavior to a certain extent. Yes. But
he didn't say anything, though.
He went and shook ass at every college campus across the nation that would take him for a steak dinner and then took the highest bidder. What did we need to tour for? What was he took the longest I've ever seen of anyone to commit from a portal. I've never seen that happen before, to go visit 7 different schools, whatever it was. And in addition to this, my other spin zone, alternatively, as I'm already coping, secondary spin zone, I don't want a fucking overhyped diva that everyone's gonna say, oh, A&M paid out the ass again. Look at this. Like, they're same as their whatever 2021 recruiting class, their transfer portal class, because they're just going to drop a bag on anyone. Great. Give me some fucking dogs under the radar. Isaiah Horton, probably not necessarily an under the radar dog, but still an excellent value, great player, someone who's going to fit well into our team and our scheme. Fuck a Cam Coleman.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, can you I can already see the highlight of a 70-yard bomb to Cam Coleman from Arch Manning against Sam Houston State or whoever.
Yeah.
And like just replaying over and over and over again
Week
on
one.
ESPN. Like I can just visualize it already.
Let them have that. That's fine. I think they have a ton of depth issues that they haven't addressed. Will they still beat us? Yes, absolutely. Because of the same shit every time. They have better skill players than us. We have better trenches. That shit matters in every game besides a rivalry game. And they shit on us with the skill players every single time.
I think their offensive line kind of dominated us in that game, and that was part of it. But
But that's what I'm saying. But we had a better defensive line than their offensive line all year. Oh, it's a rivalry game where it means more? Then yeah, that shit gets evened out.
Des Ricks is Cam Coleman's father, though. That has to play a factor into this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was a little bit like bitch made not to face his dad coming home. Yeah. I'd be scared too.
He had 2 tugs and like 200 yards against us his freshman year.
That didn't count, bro. That was 2 years ago. Who cares? He had like 13 yards against us this year.
Yeah, with fucking Jackson Arnold's bitch.
But we're also acting like he's going to be this insane, amazing player, and he seems talented, but like it's one of those things where Texas is going to be so overhyped again, and they have a lot of pressure on them again, and it's kind of this is the best case scenario for us because then they're going to have all these on them, and if they fucking slip up again, they're fucked. And meanwhile, we can go a little bit under the radar again because people think that we're fraudulent or whatever. Marcel goes to his QB guru, gets in the lab, beefs up a little bit, learns how to read a defense, learns how to set his feet, bang. And Isaiah Horton, like, think about this. Casey Concepcion, you guys, we were all like, oh, cool. That he's like a playmaker from NC State. He played in the ACC. Hopefully that works out. And he's like a nice little whatever for us. We did not know he was going to be a fucking baller like that, dude. And it seems like they've been able to develop guys in the portal, internally. ABR is looking good. All these guys are going to take a step forward. Also, it was just like a given that Terry Bussey was going to leave in the portal. He's still here. There are a lot of positives. And if somehow the OL, the offensive line, comes out and they're nastier this year, fuck it, dude. And we don't need someone to be Cassius Howell all year, being flashy until the last 2 games and then getting locked up. We need the guys to show up in the last 4 games, lock the fuck in, and just bully people.
I'm going to say something crazy. Go ahead, Chuck. Go ahead.
No, I just want to make a quick comment. Like we are the kings of playing mental gymnastics and turning coping into just buying the fuck back in, dude. Like
absolutely.
4 weeks ago, we were just done, bro. And
well, I think
there are several things that need to be corrected.
Yeah, well, Shrek, we were blue-balled in really unleashing after that Miami game. There are things that still
we let out a 20-year-old nut, 30-year-old nut, bro. Settle down.
Yeah, our nuts are different sizes, my boy. That's what I'm telling you. You were son to me, bro. That like you have to understand.
We just defended Indiana.
Bro. Marcel, that's the one thing I'm going to say about the A&M Miami game. Marcel not getting the opportunity to use his legs on 1st and goal with 40 seconds left is malpractice. Is peak retardation. I'll just leave it at that.
That was horrible. And Shrek, this is part of it. Colin Klein is gone. Miami's played really well.
The palate has been cleansed.
Dude, Miami gets dog walked by Ohio State. I think we're in the same area right now, right? But the fact that Miami made a run and the fact that we haven't really lost anyone in the portal, I think there's something to be said about it. And it feels like we could be what Indiana was last year. Indiana kind of found their way into the CFP. And everyone's like, they're good, but they're kind of frauds. Like, who knows? Why not us next year, bro? Seriously, I know
we have to stop comparing ourselves to the team that's like winning national championship every year. Like
This year is not the year, boys.
Well, before the playoffs started, it was like, remember Ohio State last year? And now it's remember Indiana last year.
I just think we should be collecting written sign off from like rival fan accounts just in general before the year. Okay, schedule hard. We're all agreeing on this right now. Just so everybody's totally clear.
Yeah.
Playing this SEC schedule is cool for everybody. We're good with this before we start getting called frauds at the end of the year. It's like, okay.
I think that we should just all become optometrists and hope that we can celebrate A&M by the time we're 70, dude.
Yeah. But hey, 11-2. I mean, when we zoom out, it was not bad.
When you really cope, it actually feels a little bit better.
Bro, I was saying that, and y'all were like, no, this is different now, bro. This is week 0. We're starting again. None of this matters. All that's behind us.
No.
And
It doesn't. It truly doesn't matter because nothing fucking matters until you move past the first round of the fucking playoffs. I don't care if you win.
Yeah, but do you not remember when we were like, nothing fucking matters unless you make it into the playoffs? And then you made it into the playoffs and lost. And now it's like, nothing fucking matters unless you win.
Well, because expectations change, Shrek. Go fuck yourself.
No, I mean, he's spitting. Like, yeah, the goal for this year should have always been make the playoff. I think we should start writing success, like what success looks like for the year. What do we do the record predictions?
6-6, bro. I literally had us at 6-6.
Yeah, we said 10-2, host a playoff game. Wait, what?
No. That was still up there from like 3 years ago.
Oh, that was last year or 2 years ago.
We said 8-4. The whole year we said 8-4.
What the fuck are we bitching about?
Yeah, we thought we were going 10-2 and winning a playoff game with Connor Wegman, bro.
And guess what we're gonna say next year? 8-4. We're saying that for the rest of the eternity.
8-4. Yeah, I feel confident 8-4 next year.
No, like we still got to give it something. You got to give it something real.
Should we do a recap on our offensive MVPs from the season?
That's tough.
And all that stuff. So, offensive MVPs from the beginning of the year, first show, when we did our predictions, Shrek picked the entire offensive line. Billy picked Marcel Reed. Yeah. Billy picked Marcel
Reed was the MVP until the last game or 2 games.
Tom picked Le'Veon Moss, and I picked Casey Concepcion.
Why are we recapping this? We picked the quarterback, the running back one, and the wide receiver one. Like, this can't be breaking news for the MVPs.
Okay, then we'll do defense. Defensive MVPs. Shrek took Willie. Billy took Bryce Anderson. Tom took Scooby. Tom is a fucking curse. Obviously, both of his fucking MVPs got like injured for the whole year. And I took Cassius Howell, 2 ballers that balled out, bro. That's crazy. Dark horse. Shrek took.
So your bold picks were the wide receiver one and the best defensive end.
So, I mean, after the fact, you do that.
Let me go with the most obvious answer of all time.
Okay, yeah, it's obvious now, but when we were actually in the moment, just, whatever. So dark horses. Shrek picked Ruben Owens. Probably that was one of the better picks. I don't have one for Billy. I don't know why. Tom took ABR, which ended up being pretty good, and I took Bussy, which was not very good.
Which, by the way, I would like to say, all of y'all who claimed ABR at the beginning of the season, no, fuck off, bro. Like, I claimed him before the season even started, dude.
Yeah, but you didn't know that he had played in that drive the year before with Miles O'Neill. Miles O'Neill went to UNC.
I am curious about that. I am curious to see how Miles O'Neill does. I think he's going to do pretty well at UNC.
Second straight
be a playoff team.
Second straight year, UNC back or A&M backup quarterback goes to UNC. So
it worked so well this year. They wanted to do it again.
Or actually, no, that was 2 years ago that Max Johnson went. Yeah. I don't know. UNC, why can't they be Indiana, bro?
Dude, the thing about Indiana, first off, you're not even equating the quote unquote cheating allegations, which a while ago we should have called this out before. We're still getting used to this, by the way. Jay Paul in our chats said Mark Cuban is probably hacking for them, which, dude, love the conspiracy idea there. You got a multi-billionaire who has an IT company. That's how he made his billions, whatever. Dude, love that thought process. I don't know though. But we have cheating allegations now that we have 24-year-olds playing against 19-year-olds, bro. I don't think Indiana's that good, dude.
Mark Cuban just being an Indiana football fan out of nowhere and realizing that he was dropping shit for them this whole time. That was crazy.
It's ridiculous, dude. That's all this game is going to become. I don't know if y'all saw what was it? Was it Utah that got the private equity sponsorship?
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem, guys. What they're going to do is they're going to go in and they're going to strip all the traditions away slowly but surely. All the traditions away. So like midnight yell, for instance, it costs too much in electricity to have that shit. So that's gone. Dude, that's slowly but surely what this game is going to become, thanks to Indiana.
Well,
Indiana started it all. Not even going to blame Utah here.
It's one of those things like hate the game, not the player, yo. So the game right now, the rules don't make sense. I've said this on several pods with NIL, with the transfer portal, with the actual rules within college football. It's set up to where if you're savvy enough, you can take advantage of it. And that's what happens. The game always adapts to the rules and the parameters of the game. The NFL, everything is kind of built around that. And the rules are made to create parity within the sport and within the game itself, to create high scoring, blah, 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 all that stuff. If we were able to get some type of governing body in place for college football in the next 5 years, we don't have to worry about this like whole doomsday scenario, right? And I think that that's where we're heading eventually. So I don't think that when people get all philosophical about college football and where it's going, I'm just like pretty sure that there will be something in place by 2030.
Valid.
So let's look at the chat. Someone said, tell Shrek to take his shirt off.
I was supposed to talk ball in a white coat for Dirty Aggie on X, but I got you for the season opener, bro. I'll start wearing a white coat for every episode.
And then these guys get no bitches.
Damn, Dirty Aggie's a little freak for that.
But those comments are from us boys.
No, those are in the YouTube chat. Anyways, let's go to Cringe Fest. Anyone have a Cringe Fest?
But we just completely fucking looked over Myles Garrett's sack record, so I guess
My Cringe Fest was essentially
I was gonna be in it. Go ahead. I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Who, me? Oh, I thought you were talking busy. Yeah, no, dude. Obviously, Myles Garrett's the fucking GOAT. It's crazy that we wasted him in college and then Cleveland wasted him in the NFL.
Yeah, it was a perfect combination of wasting an amazing career.
Like genuinely, true, it's like generational talent. Like 40 years from now, it's gonna be like us thinking about Deacon Jones. Like, remember that weird looking defensive end from the Rams that we just saw in old NFL films? Yeah. Myles Garrett's going to be at that level of attainable where people are just going to know his name for no reason besides he was the GOAT. They're going to be like, where'd he go to college? Oh, A&M. Where'd he play? With the Browns.
It's like Joe Thomas. It's like you just know Joe Thomas was like a great left tackle.
Fuck that, dude. He was.
Damn, bro. Going after fucking Shrek's hero like that shit.
It was a Joe Thomas, bro. It was Nick Mangold, and he died from kidney disease, bro.
My hero died. Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, Joe Thomas is definitely not like the discussion.
Just assume that Shrek looks up to all
No,
of
bro,
the
he's
good
probably like
offensive
45
linemen that people know about.
Again, Tom Ag used to look up to Richie Incognito, dude.
No, where did
Dude, you're doing it fucking right, dude. Bring bullying
actually Joe
back.
Thomas's college is extremely unsurprising, so that's fair.
Where'd he go? Wisconsin?
Yes. What do you think?
I
Yeah,
swear
exactly.
to God, it's Indiana.
Is it actually?
No, it's
I'm gonna go-
Wisconsin. Yeah.
That's crazy. Billy's kind of buffering. Let's do we have any other cringe fests ready to go? Anything crazy happen?
All right, I got a cringe fest here. This is gonna be personal. The listeners, some of you may not know of this. I encourage you to go back and look at it. What I'm talking about. I'm gonna go with AgJack posting on the main. So
Okay.
recently, AgJack has gotten himself into a few arguments on the main account online.
Why are you saying AgJack's running the main? I thought it was an intern.
I'm sure Billy can correct the situation later on. But no, dude, that's my cringe fest. Billy had a couple comments on this too that he expressed to me personally.
Okay, is this like a stir the pot situation for no reason?
Billy's frozen.
Well, Billy's disconnected, so it's just you, Bucko. Why don't you say it with your chest?
Yeah, shit. I wasn't prepared for this, bro. Yeah, Billy's got.
Yeah, you were just waiting for Daddy to be there to take care of you, like in every argument against me. So here's
Oh no, he's back, bro. He's back.
I can't believe I missed my opportunity to clown AgJack on the main. That's crazy.
Go ahead. I'll let you.
No. We were waiting for it. Go ahead.
Excellent. No, it was more. It's the like emotional, like just thought we were boys, bro. Like fuck you. Then like, it's the whole thing.
Well, tell the listeners and the watchers what you're referring to.
Intern crying on the main account for
again, no context there.
No, I'll give you context. Or no, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so AgKnocks taking a lot of heat lately online. Lots of heat from notable figures who we thought potential allies, potential mutual allies, and they come in hot. They talk shit. And I went in defending AgKnocks' honor off of jet lag. It is what it is.
Not the jet lag excuse, bro.
I would do it either way. I don't care. I'm not ashamed of that. I should have taken it to the DMs probably. You're drawing more attention to it than it needs. But at the end of the day,
not my cringe fest. Surely not.
At the end of the day, Ghost ended up profusely apologizing to me and saying that we're actually cool and he likes us. Bro, and I was like, all right, you tag me next time, bitch.
I apologize for this, but that was the most Jewish shit I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Just that one in particular, or was there another one?
Hey, you will now be knighted as Jet Lag Jack.
I actually do think that's gonna go crazy. I might go triple platinum and the AgKnocks chat.
I personally think that Tom Ag just was so excited that someone took the heat off of him for going absolutely retarded on Barons and causing a whole issue online where we all had his back and we all defended him publicly.
I think the lesson for that was
hilarious though.
The lesson for the two interns running the main should understand that perhaps it's not worth defending our honor in any way online. Perhaps it's an embarrassing outcome either way. Even if they apologize, not really a W across the board.
No, okay. What? So why did we do this live on the pod?
This was Tom's thing.
It was literally just a roast AgJack, but no, fuck. No, I feel
But then
bad.
Tom said Billy texted me on the side and he has personal thoughts about this.
I did nothing of the sort. Of course, I would never do that. I would never.
He's backpedaling, bro.
Anyways, I'll go my other cringe fest. That one's political. I won't say that one. We've got Cowdog prepping for a bachelor party. Fellas, the question is it cooler to watch the Super Bowl with the boys in New Orleans or at home with your wife? Embrace debate.
NOLA. No doubt. No doubt.
Excellent.
So is this all just like a
No, that was even at you. There are multiple people that are doing that. I'm just saying. Don't.
Okay. It just kind of feels like this is
Bro,
like
AgJack
a
literally
trap.
agreed with me pre-show that he's gonna stay for the Super Bowl in NOLA, and
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna extend the hotel with me.
Well, we
So-
had to see if Bryce Young was going to be participating in that weekend or not. So
you had to see.
No, the craziest thing though is like I'm sure there was actual thoughts that crossed my like, maybe.
not really, but like I was like if I'm not going if so. I mean, I'll probably go Noah. It's fine.
All right, let's switch on to what's cooking, bro.
Wait, I have a cringe fest. I have one
Go
from
for it.
today. There was this HBO was like rolling out screenshots from Euphoria, the show for season 3, and they rolled out this one where it's like Sydney Sweeney's like wearing like a costume as like an animal, and it looks like she's just like full on like shitting, like a giant turd shitting out of her ass in one of the pictures, and everyone like took it and ran with it. Did you not see that?
Is that what you said? I didn't see any animal costume or poop. Perhaps. Let me do some research.
I'm not sure what you're referencing, AgJack.
Okay, I see it. She's dressed as like a deer, like a dog or something.
Yeah, it's something like that. Everyone's like, it looks like she's just taking a huge turd.
Nice.
There's a turd in? No, what are we talking about?
No
They
way.
said she's an OnlyFans model. I
No,
thought
no.
I couldn't tell if that was fake or not, though.
No, but you got to look up the turd picture though. There's multiple.
Are we doing?
You try to get me in some crazy shit on my search history.
Sydney Sweeney turd squirrel.
Sydney Sweeney giant shit coming out of ass.
That's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
It's like the tail or whatever that is.
It's
Yeah.
quite a firm tail. It looks like it's betwixt the crack is a tough one.
That's like one of those where you take a long but firm shit and it like swirls out, but it's not like full swirl action. It's like got some girth and thickness to it.
Really, really painted a picture with that one. That was beautiful. That was stunning.
Magnificent pod time.
All right, now let's go to what's cooking.
Wait, one more cringe fest. Cringe fest for me, like the real one, bro. It's gonna be like yelling at ICE officers and then getting your head blown.
No, that's the one I was not going to say. I feel like we should just skip that. Let's just.
That's
move on
good
from
work,
that.
bro.
All right, what's cooking, AgJack?
I just got back from New Zealand, so that was sick. Very much like America at the end of the day. Feel like I went across the entire world for another version of America, especially the North Island.
No,
Why
but the
is
nature's
that?
vibes.
Why
The
did it feel like
nature.
America? I'm curious.
It's just very America-like. It's nothing race related. It's just I don't know. It's like a mishmash, and it's just there's not a lot of like natural culture happening there. Really, there's not like food culture there. It's just like here is society. This is like a regular modern city, and it's very cool though. Very cool place. South
Do you
Island.
like you like think you were going to the jungle or something?
Well, no,
Like
it's just like when you go that far, you're usually like, all right, ready for culture shock, like crazy shits over here, crazy food, crazy ways of life. And it's like, no, everyone just speaks English and it's pretty normal and everyone acts like American. Like I wrote it on Twitter, but I ran into like I was standing at a bar and I turned around, there were three guys with Aggie rings on. I was like, oh, what's up? Talked to them. They said that they stand AgKnocks, they're knockers.
let's
Um,
go.
so that was cool. But yeah, if you go to New Zealand, South Island, Queenstown, absolutely sick. We did some crazy shit. Helicopters, fucking paragliding. Uh, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, the nature looked pretty sick. I do think that's why you fly across the world is like some crazy nature type vibe.
Well,
But I
yeah,
respect it.
yeah.
I was glad
Wasn't
to
that-
see the Texas food tour Instagram account come up, reawaken again, not in Texas. I don't know the last time that account has been in Texas, but I'm waiting.
It's just
I'm
like
waiting.
it's like where you place the comma. Is it like Texas food tour, like food tour based in Texas? It's not like a Texas food tour. It's like a Texas food tour. It's like this is the Texas food tour.
Yeah,
It's a stretch. It's a stretch for me, but go
we
ahead.
should go back to talking about Sydney Sweeney's poop, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, meat pies in New Zealand. Meat pie.
Do you have a Vegemite sandwich, bro?
Yeah, I had some Vegemite.
Vegeta's fucking disgusting.
I understand why it's an acquired taste, but I also understand why they like it. It's basically just like it's basically like their version of soy sauce when you break it down.
It's like sour jelly.
Yeah,
It's fucking gross.
it's like salt.
It's like
Yeah.
nut on a sandwich. But I would say the one thing for people to know about Agjack is this man will fucking eat anything if the chef like tells him this is like how it's like intended to be eaten. So
Yeah, I didn't eat anything crazy on this trip, really.
good for you.
A lot of
Proud of you, man.
lamb. A lot of lamb.
Yeah, I feel like lamb is like the main thing there. It's like everything's the same as America, except instead of beef, it's lamb.
Yeah, honestly, it's like everywhere you go, it's just lamb, lamb, lamb. Oysters, green lip mussels. Fucking. What else was there? Meat pies, bro. Meat pies were just insane. Crayfish. Have you seen a crayfish before? It's like a lobster-sized crawfish. That's kind of
Sounds-
unique.
All right, Shrek, what are you cooking?
Bald Victor Wembanyama, bro. He hit 5 for 6 threes, with including a fadeaway jumper from the 3-point line. It's pretty classic.
Did he actually shave his head?
Yeah. Kelvin Johnson shaved his head too. They lost to the Thunder, bro. This man is a fucking demon, bro. He clapped the Thunder 3 times, lost to them once, and decided to disconnect from reality and shave his head. Like,
Is that supposed to like be like an aura type move? Because it just sounds fucking stupid.
I mean, he shaved his head and hit 5 threes, so I'm fine with it, bro. I don't care. It's cooking.
5 threes? Have you heard of Steph Curry? Like, what are we talking about, bro? Jokic is like significantly better than
Steph Curry.
Jokic is his daddy. Just saying.
Who's daddy?
Speaking of shaved heads, I just saw that Jason Witten, who has like a very shiny bald head, is now the tight ends coach at Oklahoma.
Bro, that's been a thing. They're only
Dude,
going
yeah.
after his son, bro.
That's why we lost his son's like a linebacker recruit.
Yeah.
He feels like the type of racially motivated linebacker that should be recruited.
5 stars immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about him.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is, but something about him.
All right. War room. Anything else cooking? No.
Gotta be something else cooking.
Nothing else is fucking cooking.
I did a murder mystery party. Fucking horrible.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
Bro,
didn't like
bro.
do it, but I was invited to one, and it was
Oh, you
as
were
bad as I
invited. You
imagined.
didn't host it.
No.
Okay. If you hosted it, I would have judged you.
No,
That's
it
fine.
was so bad. Just like I don't know, it's corny and cheesy. It was kind of like funny when like people were dressed up for like 10 minutes, and it was like, kind of wish I wasn't wearing this right now. Like, all right. And I was the murderer. Had no fucking idea. I was stunned. And like you like read out the card in the end, and it's like, yeah, so this guy's the murderer, and you're like, great. Oh, my fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Fucking shocker. Great. Stupid
Yeah,
game.
it seems like a lot of effort for not a lot of fun, and it's just kind of like desperate.
I don't know if
I think
desperate
I,
is like
think
the
I
right
hate your
adjective.
friends for you, bro.
No, it was she's very like it made sense for her. She's very like kind of like thespian like, I would say. So it's her vibe. Unfortunately, the squad did not match the vibe where it was like she was really into it and everyone else was like, oh yeah, we're still doing this. Like, okay.
You gotta have like full theater kid situation for the vibes there.
Yeah. I do feel like with theater kids it would be probably pretty sick though. But never know.
Well, anybody else? No, we're good. Okay. War Room. Also coming up at some point, we are going to have an interview with the volleyball player. It's coming.
And we will have baseball season, golf season merge coming up soon. The only thing is, our baseball coach may be a piece of shit, but
No,
I
no,
can't
Hayden
confirm
shot.
it.
Hayden
I
shot.
can't confirm it.
Did you
So
see
he
what Hayden
dispel?
shot did?
I can't confirm it. So let's hold off on that.
What's the theory on this, bro? You can tell me off air.
Wait, Tom, did you see what Hayden Schott said? He quote tweeted it and said it was bullshit.
Yeah, I the thing though is there is merit to the firing of the hitting coach because of a private company. There is merit there to that excuse. No, it could. That's probably a
Okay,
trolling
explain the
account.
tweet. If you're gonna talk about it, explain the tweet.
So the tweet was like, I don't have it in front of me, but basically this burner account from A&M came on and said, "Hey, I was with the team last year. Basically, the only person who was working with the quote unquote hitting coach at the time was Caden Kent. Over time,
I'll read it. I
as
have
they
it.
were losing more players started working with this quote unquote hitting coach. Remember, at the same time, this quote unquote hitting coach has a private business for that.
Do you want me to read the tweet?
And go ahead, AJ. Sorry.
It's like taking a while. It says, I have to remain anonymous because I was with the program last year. The only person Longley was the hitting coach of on last year's team was Caden. They spent long hours working while early in the other hitters counted their money.
So
After
that
the
right there,
offense,
like,
yeah, I'm not going to read all these, but there's a lot of them.
it's just from the very beginning there. So Longley owns a private company for like hitting coaching, right? Dude, I don't believe that account is real. That's why I didn't bring it up in the first place. But Early, I wouldn't say Early is counting his money like that account said. I think like I'm not going to say anything nice about the guy until we can prove that he's not in over his head. And that's what we're waiting to release the baseball merch on. Golf merch should be out this week.
And baseball podcast. We're going to cover baseball this offseason a little bit more.
We are covering baseball once a week this offseason. Our first guest is going to be Matt Bergevin. Hopefully you're starting first baseman because they realize Blender Up is a bitch. But
He's graduated.
Blender Up was a fucking sophomore last year, you dumbass.
No, Matt Bergevin.
He has a year left of eligibility, bro.
No, he's working.
Damn, he hit Liberty Mutual.
Yeah, something like that.
Bro got that living
Hold on.
Last year.
Yeah, 2025 was his grad year, I fear.
That's tough. That's a tough start to the baseball pod. So let's do
Baseball pod's got to get back in the lab, bro. Oh, he's got the LinkedIn updated. Jesus. Hey,
yeah, he's working.
Good look on that.
He's doing like some alumni association thing.
Dude, okay. What I will say is an excuse to that. Dude entered college baseball in 2019. Like,
so did Carson Beck. There's no excuse.
One more year because of COVID rules. Like, COVID rules fucked me up with baseball. Baseball didn't get COVID rules.
All right. Enough of the excuses.
Yeah, you knew when Matt got recruited and everything. You were on top of that.
I was.
All right, War Room. What are we doing for War Room again? Doing
things AI is most likely to replace.
Yeah, things AI is most likely to replace. Hold on, pulling up the graphic here. See, this is where we need to be able to like share screen so that we can just like pop up the graphic and people can watch how the whole process goes down.
Dude, you could share your screen. I think.
Would that be crazy to share my screen right now?
No, share your screen. Let the
close
world
your
know.
tabs, dude.
I have lots.
Dude, no. Bergevin had one more year of eligibility. I'm not fucking crazy. He refused it. I'm not fucking crazy. Let's go.
You might be fucking crazy.
Fuck the haters, dude. No way. No. I'm literally reading it right now.
Okay.
Share your screen, Jack. We're waiting.
I'm fixing the graphic. Okay. Now I'll share it. Okay. And away we go. All right.
Oh, yeah. So people can for sure see that. All right.
Kyle,
all right, Shrek, you're up first.
I don't know if this is the move.
1-1 things that AI will replace. I'm gonna go ahead and go with lovers, bro. I think
Wow.
we're a few years away from being cool with clapping robot cheeks.
They're already doing it.
What? That's the
I was literally
one.
going to say.
Yeah, but people are doing this. People are doing
That's
this
crazy.
like in the confines of like I'm talking about socially acceptable clapping robot cheeks. Like where you
How would
have, like,
AI? This makes no sense. I swear to God, people don't understand what the fuck AI means.
bro,
They're just
gonna
like,
put
oh, anything
AI
robots.
into robots, and you're gonna be able to have full-on conversations with them.
It's like that. Yeah, there
people
used
are
to be a
gonna marry
stigma.
them.
There used to be a stigma with dating online, and now it's like very commonplace. It's like fucking a robot. Gonna be very
but
commonplace.
because it's not a robot, bro. They're gonna say it's essentially an AI being.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be like a slur
Like-
for robots.
Dude, it's already the clankers. They already had that. They're ready.
Yo, what 1-1 lovers? Sick.
That's the pussiest way to put that. I'll go next. I'm gonna say like ghostwriting lyrics. Like every rapper is just gonna be like, all right, like here's what happened to me today. Like put out a new song in my style. And it's just like ready to rip. Because honestly, half of the songs that we listen to, not half, but like some of the hit songs that have come out this year have been confirmed as like fully AI.
That's fucked. What songs?
Dude, it's that one. There was one that was on TikTok that's like
I mean, the
Tangled
songs
Up in
themselves-
Wires. The like Tangled Up in
Tangled
Wires one.
Up
You know what I'm
in
talking about? That one?
Bro.
Yeah.
Tangled Up in Wires song, bro. I can't remember the name of it.
Completely AI.
I mean, yeah, the whole song being AI is like it's more than the lyrics. It's like the whole song.
Yeah, the chick who like they used her voice for the AI thing, she was like, I did not sing this. Like, this is not me. So
Honestly,
pretty crazy.
a better topic might have been like what things will be protected from AI when it's all said and done.
Well, we're two
Maybe
picks deep, so
maybe next time. All right, I'll go. I'm gonna say podcasts, all podcasts. It's kind of similar because it's like audio related, but like eventually you're gonna be able to just take all of the audio file data of every single podcast and basically like Joe Rogan can live forever or like something like that. Our podcast, this podcast, like our kids might be able to just go back, find the old files one day, upload them with our consciousness, and then Kyle Ab never dies. Kind of cool to think about.
I think our podcast is the one thing too retarded for AI to replicate. Like, I don't think it would be able to process it. Like, this doesn't follow any type of logic or like structure.
You think AI could replicate jet lag, Jack, bro?
Probably.
That's facts.
But now it would be able to because it has that precedent. Tom, you got back to back. This could be tough.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say AI, bro. But no,
You're
I
gonna
gotta
say AI. You're just gonna replace AI.
Jesus. It's like trying to
Oh yeah,
5D chess.
I was, but now using that same logic, I'm going to say Bitcoin. Just
No,
like
Tom, I get enough of these via text. Please, no. None of the financial.
I actually want to hear the explanation on
like
None of
this
the silver
magical-
gold trading,
magical
please.
technology came to exist, and people are like, "Yeah, for sure. There's never going to be a technology that exists past that." AI is going to be that thing. It's going to use supercomputing. Like the more processing power in AI that we have, the faster that shit becomes a thing. And then after that, my next pick, let's go doctors. Let's go.
It's kind of already a thing.
Not
Your profession is fucked.
Not in terms of being like a cardiologist or being like a pediatrician. Let's go a doctor in terms of being like a whole system kind of doctor, to where the diagnosis is based on the whole body, not just something they feel as a symptom in their knee. I still think there's going to be a human element there in terms of the bedside care and things like that, but the diagnosis, the surgeries, everything like that, that's all being replaced by AI within the next 5 years, easily.
Yeah, especially if you're like a PA, like you're the primary target of like who's fucked. So
yeah, you
are
way too expensive to not be replaced by AI.
Start learning Waffle House, buddy.
Yeah, sorry about it, bro. That BT5 layer ain't gonna grill itself, baby. Make sure that's chicken instead of beef, by the way.
Elon's handing out checks on Twitter too. All right.
Hold on. I'm gonna come. You know what? I got the last pick actually. Let me run it back at the end here, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will.
Bro, stuck an honorable mention, dude. Don't let him get that.
I'm gonna say death. Just in general, death will be a foreign concept because when the body dies, the mind goes on. Jerry Jones, before he dies, he's gonna have his entire conscious uploaded.
Actually, you're right. Before he died, the Cowboys were a winning franchise. And the AI, everybody says the military in the United States says that shit 20 years prior. Jerry's had access to this shit already. He's already dead, bro.
You think he's already dead? Yeah, he might be.
Dead, yeah.
But it's gonna be like where they upload his consciousness to Cowboy Stadium and he just lives forever and he's like shaking fans' hands as they come in, and then eventually that technology is gonna be spread out to everybody. And if you're wealthy enough, you could probably just do the same thing, and you could live inside your household with your family for however long, have normal conversations with them.
Living forever sounds kind of shitty, bro. I don't know if I would want that.
But you wouldn't live forever. It would be the people get to have your presence forever, right? Think about that. You would be dead, but your consciousness being uploaded, it's for everybody else.
Dude, you've seen those Black Mirror things.
Subscription, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, who wants Jerry Jones just like walking around the living room?
Well, Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I feel like they would deactivate that pretty quickly. Be like, hey, like, what if we turned him off?
Right, it would be up to your kids, bro. They'd have to like decide one day. It's just like when people stop like cleaning a grave. It's like at some point, or like stop paying for a grave where you're renting out the space, and eventually they're like, all right, no one's paying for this. We got to remove the body. It's like, yeah, at some point, it's gonna.
Bro, that's like not how that works.
Yeah, it is. For some,
remove. What are you talking about?
Yeah, bro.
They remove someone if you stop paying for it? No,
yeah,
maybe not.
That happens. If they go too long and they don't pay, they'll like straight up dig them out and they put another one down there.
No,
yes, they
do
that. Look it up, dude.
That's like one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
That was the big thing in
AI
Scotland.
could never recreate that moment.
That's crazy.
No, bro, it was a big thing in Scotland. I remember.
Do you have to pay for a grave continuously? What do you mean? People would be paying. You know how many graves people would be responsible for? You'd have to pay for all of your ancestors' graves?
Yeah, dude. Sometimes, like, there are some places where that happens.
No.
It's not for every graveyard or every cemetery.
You pay 5 to 15% of the plot's purchase price initially, and that's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying back in the day, these are things, bro.
Never mind. This is one of the dumbest things ever said.
No, it's not.
All right, next.
You got a crazy lineup with podcasts and death as your two things. That's crazy work.
It's never going to be graphic friendly.
It's about to be an easy wash. Following up song lyrics / music, it's going to go play calling.
No.
Ask Madden. Already, y'all as Madden truthers are going to say, that's ass. Dude, Madden calls some good fucking plays. Ask Corso, whatever you want to call it, calls good plays. I think by AI, by the time AI actually improves to the point where it's like they've got all the analytics loaded in, like if it's 4th and 1 and you've got a quarterback over a certain size, QB sneak or tush push, whatever, it's wraps. What the fuck's the point of a head coach out there like fumbling around with the Waffle House playbook? No. AI is getting to play it immediately.
I'm sure they would outlaw AI in that scenario. They don't even let you wear a fucking watch.
Yeah.
Still replaced. I mean, what's preventing the coaches from doing it and just sending it in that, like reading it that way?
But there's so much that goes into play calling. Like,
you think a human can process it faster than if you actually put all the right information into AI? It's wraps.
Yeah, but
it's
that's what
toast.
The AI needs to get to the point where it can process what's happening on the field.
Yeah. Oh, it's only, oh my God. Like you can load in like 30 years worth of play calling and like results and scenarios, all of that versus some dude. You got fucking Colin Klein who's worried about his like text message from Kansas State. Fuck no. AI loaded up.
That would ruin everything because then the AI should be battling each other.
Yeah, it would be pure ball. That would be the highest form of ball. And honestly, the AIs would find like some type of like greasy little like hack where it's like, dude, just run the Bryce Young play where you like 3 deep and dump off every time and like you'll get enough yards to not get fired.
And then the AI starts getting sponsored by DraftKings, and then you realize that everything is just fixed. It's full circle.
I mean, that's what we're saying. AI is replacing it. Like that's facts. All right, Shrek, get your lick back here. Mollywop us, as you say.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with consulting / IT careers. Number one, fucking Claude AI is about to replace the fuck out of consulting. Like, why would you ask a human about how to better convince other humans when everybody's just gonna use AI for it?
Bro,
and then why would you ask
how I know you?
Hey, bro, anybody that has to utilize the word webinar, say goodbye to your fucking job.
Yeah,
that is
prove your
correct.
Bro.
Thank
They're
you,
gonna look at the
Shrek.
screen.
Holy shit.
Shrek, the
well
problem
done.
is you don't even understand what consulting is. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Neither
bro.
do you.
I don't
Prove your
need to
value.
because the AI is gonna do it for me, and I'm gonna have to pay like $4.99 with ads, or like $9.99 a month without ads.
Nah, bro.
Bro, can you please implement this software system for
That's
me?
what I'm saying. We're the people who set it up. We
It'll be
set up the
AI, bro.
AI.
It'll be AI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AI
No,
will eventually
fuck you.
set up
Your job's
AI
gone.
and then fix AI. Like that's like 3 years out max, bro.
Hey,
Like,
I'm gonna need
Doctor
an
still got a
intern in like
shot.
5 years, and
Hey,
I'll let you hit one
Doctor still
time.
got a shot, bro. Just because, like, nobody's gonna be comfortable with a fucking robot taking care of them. They'll be comfortable like diagnosing them, but like, there's no way you're gonna get boomers to trust fucking AI to look at them and diagnose them. Like, hey, you got something in your asshole? Show it to this robot. It's gonna diagnose you real quick.
Dude, by the time Gen Z is 50, they'll be like, absolutely, I don't want to show it to a person. Show it to the robot.
If it's calling,
What do you
Yeah,
mean I'm
that's
showing
fine,
you to a
though.
person?
Hey man, we'll be all right, bro. I'll be long retired by then, dude.
what do you think's harder to call plays or diagnose cancer?
Play calling, bro. Play calling's brutal.
Honestly, diagnosing cancer is not that hard.
Yeah, I feel like it's like,
feel
yeah,
like,
I see the cancer on the X-ray.
Yeah, it's like you look at the person and you're like, kind of looks like cancer. Let's get a biopsy.
So
Damn,
Alright,
bro,
you
you
got
got that big
cancer.
ass lump in your chest. What looks like it's cancer?
what I will say to the AI shit, dude, is like the play calling shit. I feel like 2030, the next big head coach, it's gonna be like some like comebacks type shit. He's thinking outside the Xbox. He's thinking outside the AI, bro. He's bringing it back to completely human type of like air analysis type shit. Like I think that's what's like 2030. Everything's gonna be anti AI, guaranteed.
Yeah, it might be. Honorable mentions. Let's go with movies. Movies / TV shows.
I'm gonna say pilots, planes. That's mostly there already.
That would be freaky, but or like vehicles in general.
I mean, I feel like you should want that though. If something is 99.999% accurate, right?
Nah, give me some dude who was drunk like 2 days ago.
Yeah, like someone who potentially is thinking about killing themselves because they found out their wife cheated on them.
Yeah. Who's just gonna like let that shit in a nosedive for sure.
Yeah.
Or a former consultant that got their job taken by AI, so then they became a pilot. And then now is about to get their pilot.
Mollywop tempted me.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's fine. We probably need to wrap the show up.
Hey, kudos to us, guys. We made an hour and 23 minutes out of fucking nothing, dude.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about basketball.
The
Buckyball.
listeners are fighting for their life. They're like, Jesus, bro.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to you if you're fucking listening right now.
Hey, no mention of A&M basketball, but Sydney Sweeney's poop did get a pretty long conversation, bro.
It's killing me with these guys get no bitches in the actual YouTube comment section. Wrong chat, brother.
All right, let's call it. Let's say what it is.
Thank you guys. Please make sure and follow us at AgKnocks on X as well as TikTok or Instagram. But thank you.